Welcome back. I think I'm super excited for all these podcast episodes. Actually, it's a lot of fun to just explore some thoughts with you and to help you in discovering or refining or enhancing your own authentic personal brand. I feel like we can always learn something to help us be more authentic, show more of ourselves, and really make it seamless between online and offline for who we are and our personality. It just comes across and people can almost instantly know these things about us and get a sense for who we are even before they meet us officially. So I want to just kind of dive into the topic today of living your brand. So this has to do with, integrating your core values into the culture that you're creating with your business. Any business coach will tell you that you need to create community. You need to create kind of this network of people around you, this audience, if you will, that gets to experience what it is that you have to offer. They get to experience you. And let me just kind of put this in a better term. If you think audience, let's just imagine we're at either like a sporting event. Let's imagine we're at a sporting event. I think this is a great explanation for this because there are lots of fans in the seating of sporting events. And it has caught my attention a lot lately of these sports teams, they have a brand. They have created a very good and effective brand. I mean, you probably know people who are diehard fans of a specific sporting team, whether it be basketball, football, hockey, baseball, you name it. In my house, my husband has about every single sport on TV at some time of the year. I'm just like, there's a never end to this, is there? He's like, nope. After one stops, the other one starts, and it just kind of seamlessly goes from one to the other. So currently, as of recording this, we've gone from basketball and March Madness. Now we're into the hockey playoffs. And what is so awesome about how a sports team creates this brand, they live out this culture, they create this culture experience for their audience, is something I believe that you can adapt to your business. You can do this small scale, you can do this large scale. Really can apply either way. But these sports teams, they have an objective, they have a goal, they have something that they're working towards and accomplishing. And so when people are in the audience, whether they're at the game watching, whether they're at home watching or they're listening on the radio or wherever, they feel like they've become immersed in this experience. They're wanting the same result that the team is. The team is working really hard to achieve this result, and the fans, they get to share in that. They get to have some pride in that. So let's relate that into your business. For instance, you have a service you provide, you do coaching, whatever it is that is your solution, your service to others, you're able to create a culture and a community based on what are your core values. These core values kind of become your objectives, and the solution is also this objective. You want to help your clientele achieve a specific result or a specific, you know, uh, group of results. If it's life coaching, maybe you want to just, in the overarching theme, you want to help people live a better life. You want to help them achieve some goals. You want to help them maybe get out of some bad situations and help them get themselves living more of their dream life, the life they've always desired. They just didn't know how to obtain it. They needed some help to accomplish that. You have this goal that you are working towards for your client. So, as you talk about this goal, as you share information about how to achieve this goal, you're building this culture. You're building a community around that of people who are also like minded, who value that same goal, who want that same goal, just like, this hockey season where the teams are in the playoffs and they're striving to get them to accomplish the most goals so they can win the game, win the tournament. And when you're in your business and you're talking about the results that you can help people to get, why they're important, why you feel so strong about those, what your core values are on this is important to me and I'm not deviating from this. This is my main goal. This is my main objective. For me, a core value would be time with my family. That is very important. I don't want to sacrifice a lot of time with my family or time that I need to myself to show up well for my family. So that's a core value for me. And that comes out a lot of times in my content, in the things that I talk to other female entrepreneurs about, or I talk to other moms in business about, because, we're in that same stage of life. And yes, we want a business, but we don't want to lose who we are and the time we have with our family just to pour into somebody else to make a lot of extra money and to have what we call this business that could detract us from where do we need to be right now? We want to be moms, we want to be wives, we want to be homemakers, we want to do these things, but maybe we need that supplemental income. Maybe we want to achieve something outside of that and kind of have this little business over here. And so that core value for me is very important. It's going to come out a lot of times in what I'm talking about, who I'm connecting with. And so that's a common goal and objective that I have with other women. So this is how we live out our brand, by living out the core values, integrating the core values that we have personally and what we want to accomplish with our business and our goals. Like, I want to be very authentic in life. I want to be very authentic when I'm doing these podcasts with you. And so when I create a brand for someone, I want it to be very authentic. I want it to be seamlessly, like I said, you know, where they can know you offline as well as online, and they don't see a difference. You hear a beep in the background, maybe because my sourdough is ready. So, uh, speaking of which, I'm going to be hopping off here, but I really want you to think about, how do you incorporate your core values into your culture and into the experience that your audience has with you? You're going to really create a strong community the more you hone in on what your core values are, what's important to you about your life, what's important to you about what you do, and what's important to you about the results that you're helping your ideal client achieve. So take that, journal it out, talk it out, whatever you need to do, just really get some clarity on that. And I'll see you soon.